introduce my oldest daughter, Lily, and Jim. Stand up, please. Their children, Layla, Billy, and Layla's boyfriend, Max. Stand up. Thank you. Sit down. Next, Joey, Brenda, Jacob, and Lucas. Please stand up. And number 13 is Linda and Ted and Ryan and Lindsay. Stand up. And the youngest one, the most prolific, Laura and Scott. Danny. Let's go. Yeah, I remembered all of that. Now, I forgot my código, so you have to be patient. My talk is gonna be real long. Before we
Let's
eat
first.
No. Debbie, before we eat, let me start out. I cannot stand, you know. I am a survivor with 3 mothers. I was named after the 3 islands of the Philippines because my older sister was born in Zamboanga City in the south. I was conceived there probably. And then they moved to Romblon for a few months. And then back to my hometown in Cagayan because my dad was a civil engineer. I do not remember anything of my childhood. I don't remember my mother. She passed away during the war. When I was 7 years old, my father remarried, and then he came to America. And he left us with the sisters, with the nuns at St. Paul. I was only 7 years old. I was the youngest one of the interns, that they so called. At 5:30 in the morning, the bell rings. And we have to say, Deo gracias. That means thank you, Lord. So me, I didn't know how to tell time. I didn't have a watch. I said one day, I'm gonna get up. So I woke up, I do not know what time, and I rang the bell. And everybody was mad at me because I think it was too early for the 5:30 mass, okay? When my dad came back from America, he took us to Manila, which is 14 hours drive from my hometown. He enrolled us in a private girls' college, a very prestigious school. My sister and I did well. I thought I was the smartest in the class, but I only turned out to be number 5. In the middle of the school year, the good Lord took my father away. He had a heart attack. So my stepmother and us stayed and finished the school year. Where were we gonna stay? And my sister and I were now orphans. We had uncles and aunties galore all over, but who would take 2 more people in and feed them? My stepmother was kind enough. She said, you will be staying with me and my father. Her father, fortunately, was one of the wealthiest in town.
2 minutes.
My hometown is a small town. We had no running water. You have to go to the public well. No electricity, no refrigeration, no public transportation, no bakeries, no movie houses. That was my hometown until I left for America. But anyway, because my stepmother's father was wealthy, I had all the amenities. We were the only house in town that had electricity, refrigeration, and running water, okay? So I stayed there with my stepmother and grew up with them and learned to pray every day, pray the rosary with the 3 old maid aunts. And then it was time to go to college. I went to Manila for college. And then it was first year medical school. And in the boarding house, I met my future husband. He was other boyfriends. He was in one room and we were in the other room. And he was always studying. He paid no attention to me. He said I was too busy having fun.
I still don't.
For 4 years, he studied so hard. So he was in the honors class. Well, there I was every year praying in front of Jesus, Blessed Virgin Mother, dear Lord, please let me pass. I will be good. So we both made it. At the last year of medical school, there was a dinner dance I wanted to go to, and I think it was the first formal that my husband ever went to. So he took me there. And that started the ball rolling. And then I would borrow books from him. You know, I went after him. And then I came to America in 1964 with my girlfriends. And he was left behind and he came 6 months later. After a year in New York City, he was in New Jersey. I said, I think I'm getting married before I find another boyfriend. So I called my aunt and I said, Auntie, I'm getting married. And my aunt said to me, you're getting married, we're gonna have the reception at my little house, okay? And she said, who's your best man and your maid of honor? Well, I am proud, I am honored to tell you, Beverly, please stand up. Please stand up. They were 13 years old. 13 years old. And I said, you be best man, you be my maid of honor. And we're gonna get married. Okay? And my aunt, she took care of everything. And after we had one baby after another, my aunt took care of them. She is what I call my third mother. I told you I am a survivor. I am an orphan, and I have 3 mothers. And thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Ralph and Beverly. I'm not done. 5 minutes.
You got 50 more years.
I lose track. Okay. Where's Eleanor? No, she's not here yet. Anghi.
We do an intermission and let them
Come on in. Come on in. Eleanor, please sit here. And read. Sit here.
That's Las Vegas, but that's okay.
Eleanor has been my nurse, my big sister, my moral support. She has been with us since we moved to Lockport in 1972, she and her husband. She came from Las Vegas, and this is her son, Rich. Roger. He came from Alexandria. Oh. Next, I want to tell you, my prayer companion and who took care of Laura's children until they all went to school, my dear prayer partner, Anghi, stand up, please. She's my Mexican auntie, and her son, Paco, who is a coach of soccer with.
No, he didn't. That's a factor, but that's okay.
No, that's Paco. Okay. Wait, I'm not done. I told you. I have to finish what I prepared. My American sister is here, Lorraine Mahalik, and my tennis friends. We've played tennis for over 30 years. Noreen and Barb and Lorraine Christina.
gave up.
And we played cards for the last 10 years. Okay? And now I'm gonna introduce to next, on my side, my dearest cousin Levy, who has been my sister, my support, my friend in college, and her husband, Mang Luis. Okay?
There's no other sister except me.
My other cousin, Alice, with Jason. And my niece, Bing, and her husband, Mark. And my nephews. My sister had 6 sons.
Okay.
Eight sons, excuse me. 2 of them are here. Bernard and Nano stand up. Their wives, father-in-law, his sister-in-law, and their princess. She has 4 boys and had a baby. Oops, the princess. And on my husband's side, her cousin, Rosie, please stand up. Rosie, Brenda and Noli, please stand up. And my husband's other cousin, Camilo and Agnes. Okay? I do not know where my husband's sister is. She's late. But we can start. This is my family, my closest family friends. And I want to thank all of you. I will have another 5-minute speech after we eat.
That's your warning. Everybody get out of here.